Hello and welcome to the picturesque Rangiri Dambulla International Cricket Stadium located in the heart of this beautiful island. Well, it's the final T20 game between Sri Lanka and Australia under-19 women.
The Sri Lankan captain will toss the coin. Tails is the call. It is a tails. Somebody won the toss. What are you going to do today and why?
We'll have a bat first.
This is the Australian playing 11. The batters, especially the two opening batters, they need to go out there and they need to be very positive. They need to try and maximize during the power plays, try to get at least 45 runs without losing a wicket, and then play around until the 20th over. And then later on, the spinners, with the help of the seamers, should try and defend that total. Well, let's take a quick look at the Sri Lankan playing 11 as well. Rajiva, one interesting change. We do not have Rashmi Nethranjali in the playing 11 today.
Yeah, probably they're mixing things up. They've done the change, giving the opportunities to the other girls, and Rashmi Nethranjali has done so well in this tournament, so probably giving her rest and giving an opportunity. We heard that from Manudi that there is a newcomer, a debutant playing this game, so I think it's a learning process after winning all these games and giving everyone a chance, so I think it's fair play.
Shiloh Julian coming back into this game. She didn't play in the previous one. Play is the call from umpire Sanjeeva, and here we are underway. Runs straight away, and Australia are off with a single. Runs on the offside. Will that have the legs to reach the boundary? That's the first four. A good start for Eva Bird. Tossed up delivery, outside edge. Beats the keeper, beats the slip. That's running away. That will race away to the boundary. And this time Eva comes down the track and she's gone. Chamodi has been doing what she's been doing for the Sri Lankans.
And here's the dismissal. Deceiving. Extend the invitation to go for a big heave. And aren't they happy?
Eva Bird departs. Caught Ashani, both Chamodi for 5. Australia 11 for 1. So the new batter in is Emily.
That one worked away and finds a gap. Diving fielder, throw on top of it.
Down the track and very effectively put away by Emily Powell. That finds an outside edge, and will it have the legs to run away to the boundary?
Bullseye. Timber disturbed. That's a fantastic delivery from Maseni Thalagune, the wrong one.
Yeah, leg spinner, no turn, sliding in, probably the wrong one. Trying to cut, no room at all. The ball coming in, crashing the stumps. Shiloh Julian departs for 7. Australia under-19 women 27 for 2.
New batter in Lucifin, the right-hand batter. Down the track. There is protection, but the ball will win the race. Welcome boundary for Emily Powell. Down the track. Clean as you like. Fantastic shot by Lucifin. Rongan put away beautifully between the two fielders.
Over the bowler's head. Well, Lucifin, anything on her arc, anything on her region, she will hammer you.
Oh, that came out of the hand. And the full toss. Lucifin has put that one away. This time she goes inside out and only finds the Sri Lankan skipper holding on to a comfortable catch. Limansa Thilakarathna picks up her first wicket.
Very cunning bowler. Limansa Thilakarathna this time little wider. Invitation extended. Bait taken and perishes. Very well taken, well judged. Those are not easy, never easy. Manudi Nanayakkara leading from the front.
Emily Powell goes for 33 or 40. Australia 80 for 3.
Ayaka Stafford is in.
Nicely done. And that's found the gap. That will run away to the boundary.
Played officially. Straight to short extra cover. Second catch for Manudi Nanayakkara.
That was a lovely delivery. Look at that. Floating it outside the off stump, inviting the batter. The ball holding in the surface. Brilliant catch. Easy catch, I would call it, to Manudi Nanayakkara, the skipper. Ayaka Stafford, she goes 6 of 7 deliveries. Australia, 88 for 4.
The skipper walks in. Samara Dulvin. Going for a sweep shot. Well, slight hesitation. Well, what is going on?
Well, how disappointing for Samara Dulvin. She tried to go hard, but ball watching not responding to the partner. Lucy Finn, she had almost crossed to the other end. Easy pickings for Chamodi. What a disappointing end for Samara Dulvin. She departs just the 1 run. Australia, 90 for 5.
New batter walking in Indira Paneli. She got it to the gap and this time gets a boundary. Welcome one. Charge it down the track. Lobs it. Third one. This is not good signs.
That's a very soft dismissal. She should have probably gone on with the shot. Probably she checked it a little bit once again. The ball not coming on to the bat, stopping a little bit. Lucifin, 35 of 33 deliveries. Australia, 100 for 6.
Ira Airy, the new batter walking in. Last ball. Brilliantly bowled. Brilliant stuff.
Looking at the batting card, look at that. 2 batters in the middle, in the center part of the scorecard. Emily and Lucy. 33 for Emily, 35 for Lucy. The 2 batters, the standouts for Australia. And Manudi, 3 wickets. Brilliant. In fact, 3 catchers. Fantastic. She was brilliant on field. But extras, 11 extras given away by the Sri Lankans. I would call it a decent effort. At the end, Australia managing to get 114 for 6.
Top of the list, Chamodi Praboda, 4 overs, 16 runs, 3 wickets. She was outstanding again, bowling inside the first power play with 2 fielders only. Beyond that circle, and then bowl in the next 2 overs, the death overs, picking up wickets at crucial stages. Apart from that, everyone being very economical. Picking up wickets, Limansa 1 and Aseni 1 as well with 1 run out. Look at the partnership for the 3rd wicket, 53 runs. Since then, wickets kept on trembling for Australia under-19 women.
That was the target, 115 of 120 deliveries required, run rate 5.75. Sanjana Kavindi.
Vimuksha Balasurya.
Shiloh Julian looks like getting ready to start up the first over. First delivery came down the leg side.
Casting her off spin and she's gone. That's a price wicket. That's a big wicket. That was a wonderful catch, I feel. Dhammik, if you really take a look at that again. It was not the best of delivery, short, but it was dipping. And that's a fantastic catch. That's a brilliant catch. That's what they need. That's what they need. Sanjana Kavindi goes without troubling the scorers. Sri Lanka 1 for 1. Hirune is the new batter in.
Shot. Punishes.
There you go. That's what I mentioned. She finds a gap. Save your legs. That's another boundary.
With an offer. Short and wide. And punished.
Oh, chance of a stumping. That will go upstairs most probably. Yes. Ravindra Kotachi will send it upstairs.
Fair delivery. Move forward. Stroll through. Yes, cleanly picked by the wicket keeper.
2 to go.
Let's freeze it, please. One frame back and freeze it. Yes. Batter is short. When the bell's off, I made my decision. Out.
Shyla Julian picks a second wicket. Look at this ball.
She was beaten for flight. That's what happened. It was pushed very slowly through the air, and she had gone far down, and there was no turning back. Vimaksha Balasuri departs to 12. Sri Lanka lose their second at 28. Manudi Nanayakkara.
Well, is that a commentator's curse? Tossed up so much.
Goes aerial. Not enough to clear the infield. Straight to the fielder, Hiruni Hansika. She's been trying her luck.
Well, trying for that glory shot. Trying to clear the infield, but fails to get the distance right. Easy catch for Shyla Julian. Third wicket down for Sri Lanka. Not at the right time, but the Australians, aren't they overjoyed? Hiruni Hansika departs for 16. Sri Lanka 42 for 3. New batter in Nethangi. Dancing shoes on. Couple of bouncers into the fence for 4 runs. Good shot from Manudi. Wicketkeeper misses it. That'll run down to the boundary. White call by the umpire. Inside edge. That'll be 4 runs.
Cut away nicely. Cut away into the fence.
Take off. That's a brilliant catch. That's a brilliant catch of your own bowling. It's not easy. Take a look at this again.
Well, driven uppishly through the follow through. Look at that. Good hands. She's pumped up. They get the breakthrough. Nethangi Suranjali departs for 14 and Sri Lanka 77 for 4. Shashini Gimhani, another promising all-rounder.
Finds the outside edge, and that will run away to the boundary.
Full toss. Pressure's ease now. Loose delivery.
Came off the bat, it seems. 4 most welcome runs for the Sri Lankans. Pressure is building up.
Once again, down the leg side. Given the treatment, 4 more runs added to the total. Should be 4 more. That will run away to the boundary. Manudi Nanayakkara going for a cheeky slap. That will run down to the boundary. That's 4 more runs. Look at the Sri Lankan camp. Dancing shoes. There is a fielder getting under that, but she will not collect it. And Sri Lanka, they win this 50-20 game by 6 wickets. What a comprehensive win by the women in blue. The last 4 T20 games, we did see the opening batter, Sanjana Kavindi. She walked out and she took on the Australian bowlers. But today, she failed.
Manudi Nanayakkara steadying things out in the middle, 34 of 35 deliveries. Shashini Gimhani putting the finishing touches. Useful contributions up at the top. Vimoksha and Hiruni 12 and 16 respectively. And Australians making the mistake of aiding by providing 21 extras. 115 for 4. Convincing performance.
Quick look at the bowling card. Shyla Julian, she was the star performer for Australia. 4 overs, 20 runs, grabbing those couple of wickets up front, opening doors for the Australians for any little bit of chance which was available. But unfortunately, that was not sufficient. The most important fact is the number of extras that were given. That costed Australia a lot. End of the day, Sri Lanka winning comprehensively by 6 wickets. In fact, after 17.4 overs, where they were 115 for 4.
Here's the match summary. Sri Lanka winning it by 6 wickets. Batting first Australia 114 for 6 after 20 overs. Lucy Finn with 35 runs of 33. Emily 33 of 40. For Sri Lanka, Chamodi Praboda. What an outstanding spell of bowling. 4 overs, 3 for 16. Asheni and Limansa chipping in with a wicket each. Their chase not got off to the best of starts. Their top run scorer, Sanjana carving the out without scoring. And Manudi Nanayakkara batted superbly, 34 of 35 deliveries. Shashini Gimhani, experienced these days, 18 of 17, done enough. Shiloh Julian, I thought, bowled brilliant up front. Off spinners were effective against as many as 8 left-handers in Sri Lankan rank, 2 for 20 of 4. Excellent spell of bowling. Lucy Finn and Indra Panelli chipping in with a wicket each, but as many as 20 plus extras. They were never on track. That over in particular by Jasmine Cambodge took the chances out for the Australians.